Day 168. Congratulations. You are doing so phenomenally well. Another whole book of the New Testament. We've read the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We have read through Acts, the story of the early church. We have started with the epistles, the letters written by an apostle, the Pauline epistles, their first, Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, and now Galatians. You really are developing a healthy understanding of New Testament theology. Galatians chapter 6, Paul continues where he ended off in Galatians chapter 5. Remember when Paul wrote these letters, the numbers, the chapter divisions, they weren't there. He's just carrying on the thought that we must walk in the Spirit. And one of the ways in which we walk in the Spirit, because we walk in the Spirit, when we see a brother who is sinning, we restore him, but we restore him gently, in gentleness. Gentleness should be something that marks our correction always. Another part of being spiritual is bearing one another's burdens. I love how he says, in that way, we fulfill the law of Christ. We should test ourselves, our own hearts, way before somebody else examines us. We should be examining ourselves. Am I walking in purity before Jesus? We are going to reap what we sow. If we sow corruption, if we sow to the flesh, if we sow to worldly desires, we will reap corruption. But if we sow in the Spirit, we sow in the Spirit by obeying and walking according to the Spirit. We sow in the Spirit by reading the Bible. We sow in the Spirit by spending time in God's presence. Then we will reap in the Spirit, in this life and in eternity. And because of that, we should do good. Because we will reap what we sow, we should be doing good to everyone, especially, first of all, to fellow brothers and sisters in the faith. They should take priority in our works of goodness, our kindness, and our charity. Paul ends this chapter. He says, look with these large letters that I'm writing. Before this was probably a scribe that was writing. Here he takes over and with his own hand he writes. Some people say he might have had a bad eyesight. That's why he's writing with large letters. Other people think he was just using exclamation, writing with large letters. As he says, circumcision really doesn't matter. It's sort of the message of this whole book. What matters is that we are a new creation in Jesus. And then he ends in the way that he started the book of Galatians. And the message of the book of Galatians, the grace of the Lord Jesus, not the works of ourselves, nor our own ability, our own strength. Grace of Lord Jesus Christ be with you all.